tough act to follow, my goodness. My name is Andy Vargas. I was born in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and moved out of Cambridge when I was 6 years old with my family because things got a little bit too expensive. And one of the things I remember as a 6-year-old was crying my way all the way up I-93 and 495 because I was leaving the diversity, the activity, the colorfulness of Cambridge in the city and moving up to this random place called Haverhill, Massachusetts. Oh, we should talk after. Haverhill is a small to mid-sized post-industrial city in northern Massachusetts. It's 40 minutes from here. And growing up there, my mission was to get back to Cambridge or to get to Boston or to DC, Chicago, New York, the big cities where it's all happening, right? Where young people are supposed to go. And so I worked hard to quote unquote get out the hood and went to Boston University, studied political science and international relations, did all the checks that political science students are supposed to do. One day I woke up and had the audacity to apply to be a White House intern, and sure enough, the White House was crazy enough to accept this random Dominican kid from Haverhill. Hashtag Plátano Power. And so I'm waking up every morning, pinching myself, walking into the White House, making sure that nobody really finds out how dumb I am, that I'm there, you know? And there's a moment that doesn't come until there's 2 days left in the internship program. And this was not the reason why I decided to run, but it was a spark. It was a fire starter. The president came in to talk to his interns, and one of my peers asked him, "Mr. President, what's the key to living a fulfilling life?" And he said, look, let me be clear. He said, the key to living a fulfilling life is to not think about who you want to be, but what you want to do. Because ever since we were this tall, pequeñito, we were asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? Is it a doctor, an attorney, a CEO, a congressman, right? And it's always about the position to some degree. It's not about what you want to do with those positions. So if you're a CEO, are you the CEO that pays your workers a living wage? Are you the congressman that fights for working class families? Are you the doctor or scientist that cures cancer? And so when I went back home that night, scrolling down my timeline, I started thinking about, well, why do I want to stay in DC? Why do I want to stay in Boston? Why do I want to go to New York or sort of the big cities where I'm supposed to go as a young person? And I kept scrolling down my timeline. I saw that teachers in Haverhill were the lowest paid in the state of Massachusetts. I saw that 90% of school districts in Massachusetts invest more in education than Haverhill does. I saw that a third of our student body in Haverhill, more than a third, is Latino, and that more than 20% of our population is Latino, and we had never elected a Latino elected official in over 375 years of the city's existence. So those were issues. That was more about what I wanted to do. And the icing on the cake was really the fact that I had never thought about coming back to this small, mid-sized city was a problem. Because that contributes to the brain drain that we're seeing in these post-industrial cities across the country. And I think we as Latinos have a responsibility to not abandon our Latino community wherever they are, whether it's a big city, a small city, a town, wherever it is, we have to be there for them. And so my message is plain and simple. Lead not where convenient, lead where you are needed. And lead with the issues that make you come alive. My name is Andy Vargas, and this is how I amplify.